and welcome back to Grinds My Gears. So, in between episodes, I had a bit of a scout about. Put down a bunch of radars and was looking for resources. I had to fight my way through up here. I don't know if the corpses are still visible on radar. There was a nest up there and a nest here. Anyway, they're gone now. There's 81k of copper. We can retire and go home. There's a bit of stone here, 807k. I've been marking literally everything down because there isn't much of anything. Okay, the radars are starting to explore out this way. There's a single nest, so we're going to have to clear all this out and protect our little starter area plateau. I found a nice 25 million patch of iron ore. So it's a bit far away to belt, although it could be belted. So this might be an early candidate for a train, and it's close enough to this 2 million patch that we can probably combine them with belts into the same train station. There's uranium here, but I don't think I'll be doing nuclear power in this playthrough. Maybe next. There's a little tiny patch of iron here. There's a 1 million patch quite close to home here. Right, so what I've been doing is putting down mining drills here and counting things up. So if I grab the deconstruction planner, this little run of miners altogether is 22 miners. This strip is 17, this strip is 15. I don't know if it's 24 or 26 miners to fill a belt. Where are we? So this is 24 miners. I've got a feeling it's 24. Anyway, let's put that down on there, it doesn't hurt. What I'm probably going to be doing is, these patches aren't particularly big, you can't get many mining drills on them. So I can't really afford to have 28, 29 miners in a row and for 4 or 5 of them to be idle. So I'm going to have to be a little bit careful about putting down my miners to saturate or even not quite saturate a yellow belt, and then rely on sticking it through a balancer to get an appropriate number of full belts out the other end. This big lump of coal is great. We've got some stone up here, and I put down this little contraption. So it's 3 electric miners which mine straight into a stone furnace making machine. We have 800 stone furnaces, so that's going to be enough to keep us going for a little while. That's good. Right, what I would like to do today is we have this rather intimidating assemblage of stuff. I would like to... Did I just make some of those, or did they disappear into my... Yeah, let's try again. Okay, what I would like to do today is at least get the bottling part of this done. So we're going to need some of these machines, and what I'm going to do is just try and set up one and see if we can work it out. Okay, and I think as good a place to do this as any is here. We've got some coal. We can... Oh, there's a little patch of water there. Don't think I want to use that. All right, so we'll run it off this big patch. And let's start off by clearing away some trees so we can see what's going on. We're going to need the trees in a minute anyway to make cork for bottles. So this is going to end up being our first little bottle factory, I think. Okay, so let's start off with a pump. Okay, and that can go there. Okay, then we need for the sake of sanity a pipe to ground. Sorry, I clicked on make all of them in the world, which was the inappropriate action. Okay, up to there. So then let's have this, and the recipe is going to be to purify water. Okay. We're on expensive recipes. We really can't be using undergrounds where we don't need to. And then I think I can power this up just on one side. Okay. And we'll sort out where the power actually comes from in a minute. Yeah, we'll sort that out in a minute. So this is going to take in water and produce purified water and sand. Okay, so it looks like water is a fluid product. And sand is a solid product. Let's start off with a slow inserter. What's the speed of this? So this, every 5 seconds it produces 50% sand. I'm not quite sure what 50% means in this context. Perhaps it means for every 10 units of purified water it produces 5 units of sand. 5 units of sand over 5 seconds will be 1 a second. That's well within what we can do with a slow inserter. Okay, and the sand is going to go down. Okay, we may end up with a double of this. Let's build it that way to start with, and then we won't have unnecessary confusions later. Okay. So if we had a second machine here, like that, how would we get the stuff in and out? We need to use undergrounds. Okay, so I do need to make some underground things. And possibly a tank. Okay, the problem with doing it this way is there's nowhere for my power poles to go. I'd like to do it like that, really, because that powers up. If I put it there, that would power everything. What's the resources for making one of these? So these take some wood and 2 copper cable. Fair enough. This takes 22 and a half iron plates. Okay, so it's much cheaper for us to use extra poles than to use undergrounds. So we are going to use poles in this playthrough. Okay, so that's the basic module, I think. Okay, and we needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these for our initial build. Let's do 4 for now, and we can double it easily enough. I've got a feeling that this is going to be one of those builds which grows with the telling. Okay. So let's get some more pipe. Okay, this is going to be the same sort of thing this side. Okay, we have some sand things. Okay. Perhaps I could put one of those there. It's a bit spaghetti, but it will do. Yep. Okay, so now we have this being produced both sides. I made some lights. Can we? Yes, we can. Brilliant. Okay, and what do we do with this stuff? Well, apparently we smelt it. Which way do I want to go? I think I want to go this way, and we'll sort everything out in a minute. Okay. So, don't know how many smelters I need, but we would set something up here. We can pull up all of this. It's not really needed, except for the power pole, which is. Okay, and we'll get some smelters. Just 6 for now. I've no idea how many are needed. This is all very much a game of suck it and see. Okay, and if we were powering this up normally, you'd do something like that. Okay, and we will send the product downwards. Okay, I'm quite low on stuff. Is it the iron I'm low on? Yeah, I've got plenty of gears, so it is the iron. There we are. Okay, so this needs, I'm going to do the guts of a normal smelter. Right, so I need a couple of splitters. There and there. Is that right? Okay, then I need a source of coal. Now the whole of this looks like it's not got enough space. Let's get a new blueprint. Take that, delete it. Okay, so all of this seems to be in an annoying position. Let's build a smelter and then get the belts to fit. Okay, so if we were smelting roughly there, we're going to bring the coal in from this patch. Going straight over our starter stuff. Okay. So we will have coal, sand. I keep forgetting I have bots. Okay. And did I pick up sand? Yes, I did. So I can put that in there for now. Then, for now, let's just dump it straight in. We can sort out the finer points later. Okay. So coal is being picked up. We're going to need undergrounds. There's not quite enough room there. Okay. And what do we do with those? Those, I think, go into an assembly machine to make bottles. These things. These take that and cork. Okay. So this is our plates. So then we need a machine here. This is going to produce cork from wood. And this is going to do that for now from a box. Okay. And I have built this incredibly cramped. Okay, so this goes onto a belt. And then here, this can make bottles. Okay, we will sideload this. Oh, that's on the wrong side. Try again. Okay. And this needs powering. These then go into something. This coal is just very badly positioned, isn't it? There we go. And we have bottles. Okay. Well, that's amazing. So we have this purified water, which is like water but brighter. Okay, so let's put that into a pipe quickly. Do I have... Okay. Okay, if I put that there, it's in the way of other things. I want this to end up being on this line. we have bottles being made. So the next thing would be to make green, then to, once I've made green, I then turn it into green liquid. Once I've made green liquid, I then turn that into, sorry, once I've made red potions, I unbottle them to get red liquid. I then transform that into green liquid. I then bottle that again, but we've made the thing to make bottles. Yeah, well, that's pig ugly and not what we're going to use in real life, but it is at least something looking a bit like a build. It's also in completely the wrong place. I'm building into my resource patches. Let's have a look on the map. Is there a better place? Okay, we've got a big patch of water here, some water here. I'm just wondering which direction to take my bus in, because the bus is going to be mainly made of smelting in reality. So I think I might relocate the whole of this build here down to here, and then we can start building this way. We're right by the power, we're by water, we have some resource patches that we can directly smelt. It means it would keep all the resources basically that we've tapped so far, yeah, to the right. So I think we're going to take a line here somewhere and start building that way. And I will blueprint this and move it over, and we will carry on and get our green science automated, and then the world will be a better place. All right, well, until then, thanks for putting up with me. I've never played this mod pack, as I said, so this is at least as new to me as it is to you. I will see you again soon. Until then, have fun, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.